the Holy One. As we enter into this meditation, we relax and we cast away from us everything that holds us down. We cast away from us the earth and all the things that earth has to offer. And we drift up, drift on into the infinite openness of the universe. We drift off much more deeper than the present universe and all that it holds. And now we go back in time to a time when their time did not exist. We go to a place where place does not exist. We go into a space where there is no place and no dimension, where there is no space at all. And we drift into that nothingness from which all things began, into the great everlasting emptiness, no thingness, and we try to see ourselves as part of the no thingness from which we came. The no thingness is nothing else but the plan. In the no thingness was the plan laid out. The plan of all creation began from nothing. The Creator gives us a status of existence before even creation began. We were predestined, pre-known, pre-acknowledged, pre-created before creation ever started. In that way, we can call ourselves sparks of the infinite Creator. We can look at ourselves as something or some beings that have been set apart so that everything begins to have meaning. Nothing has meaning in this vast and unending universe if we, you and I, did not encompass it within our own being. Everything is in us. Everything is for us. Everything came through us. Everything remains because of us. We are that part of the infinite plan from which God brings all things. Let us just be right now, just be. No thinking, no speaking, no feeling. Just be the great presence to which everything else is present. Just breathe in and breathe out. Make breath your home. And go back to the time or to that space where you pre-existed before existence began. And believe in the truth that you are consecrated, set apart. Believe in the glory that you are the one anointed. Believe in that you are the child of God, light from the great light, radiance of the eternal being, from whom everything came into being. Accept, therefore, the anointing, which means accept the fact that you are the Christ. And we look upon that Christ whose name was Jesus, who shares his Christedness, his anointing with us. There is the Christ in each one of us. And as we go through our walk in space and time, we live a life accepting our true human divine identity. It is time somewhere that we begin to unravel ourselves and coexist peacefully with all that is divine in us and live in the truth, so that through us Christ can come again and again and again and again. Every moment, the human aspect of us embraces the divinity within us. Christ is born again. Christ comes again, both to heal the brokenness within each one of us, and through the one who has accepted the human divinity to bring peace and healing to the rest of the world. There is no need for us to stand and look at the stars. We just sit in peace wherever we are and look at the whole of creation in silence and with innocence. Few moments now, I leave you to experience the Christ within you, the human of in you embracing that which is divine. As every person in their spiritual journey, walking down the path wherein the human embraces the divine, everywhere we begin to accept that the truth of ourselves is totally human and fully divine. And we get into this present and we become present to the presence of the infinite in us. And is in each one, as the Christ takes hold of us, we who are time-bound human beings enter into the portal of the timeless Christ. We become the timeless one when we get to know that in truth the Anointed One is each one of us. And as we look into our being, with a great expression of love, we may be able to say, truly, this one is the Son of God. This one is the Prince of Peace. This one is the Lamb who has been forgiven and in turn forgives everyone just by sharing the anointing with the whole of the human race. Let us gaze at ourselves and watch the radiance within us. And gaze at every human being and shield our eyes as we watch the sparks of divinity fly out from within them.